What's up YouTube, CodForman221 here, and welcome back to another part of the Austria campaign for Napoleon Total War. Empire Total War's big brother. Yeah, that's a fair description of this game. Some people were... Back when this game first came out, people wanted a little more out of Total War. They thought this was more of an expansion pack, like kind of like Fall of the Samurai would be later for Shogun 2. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. It's 2017, this game came out. Goodness, was it? Let's see, Empire was... Oh, this is like 2010, 2011 this game came out. Okay, so I was looking at our... So on the last part, we conquered Milan. So first thing we're going to do is go look at Piedmont, which has nothing. These people don't like me, so I'm going to have to get some militia to help cover this. And also, my army is so beat up right now. I'm going to have to train some German Fusiliers here to help bolster this army. This army is a little wounded here. I might get rid of the Hungarian Fusiliers and just go with German. Unless I can... Yeah, I can't even... I don't think these buildings even let you... I'd have to really upgrade, but Bavaria is going to be like our main area to upgrade after all, because... Oh, these guys are rioting here. 2 turns, that sucks. We do have a market here, but that's in Bohemia. What I'm thinking is that we could actually convert this market over to a supply area, run our army over to Bohemia, and get some replenishment. But something would have to hold here. So we'll consider that. So we have 1,300. I was looking at down here, and it might be nice to try to build 1 trade ship. Let's see if we can actually trade a little bit. And we're going to build a dry dock to maybe get a couple ships, control the Mediterranean. After all, sea power was big back then, back during this time period. Okay, and lastly, we're going to use our money to get an iron mine here just to expand. We're upgrading a lot of buildings, so we should start getting some more wealth. But of course, it takes some time. And I have some missions to ally with Prussia, and... I mean, I would do that if I could do that right now if I wanted, but I don't necessarily want their help. Okay, we have conscription now, which angers everyone, but we get extra recruitment slots. Anyway, I had a mission here, and that was poverty control laws. And that must... Oh, it's right here. That's 3 turns. I'm just going to get that. I need 2,000 to my treasury would honestly help. And then let's just... Stuttgart. Punish the collaborators. Ah, here we go. They want me to capture that. That's not a bad idea. I may just leave these units here to replenish, just... So let's see, these are my Lancer Cav, just like the Uhlans. I may just be using German Fusiliers in the Uhlans. I mean, I'll get a couple unique units, obviously some elite men, but... Let's get these guys some troops first, because they could use it. I'm gonna grab 3 of these and give you a Lancer. Actually, you really just need infantry. So grab some more troops. I do want to grab this one, I can. Let's see, we're at war with the Swiss Confederation. Was just in Switzerland last month. Beautiful country. Okay, 1 turn for that to upgrade. I think okay, can I switch this over from a market to... Look at that supply in that region there. These guys have slow replenishment rates, especially these units. I know what I can do. I will take my Jaegers. I'm just going to take my Jaegers and this cavalry, right? I'm going to put them right here. Now, because they cannot train without a general, right? I will simply put this guy right here. And when I change this over in 3 turns, they will be ready to go. But they're slowly training here anyway. It's not like it's hurting them by any means. I don't want to build a theater here. Why not extra happiness? I need to check my provinces, make sure no one's angry, because we have that -2 for the conscription laws. We just need a tax office here. We don't need anything. What about here? Kind of neglected Transylvania. I can have a gunsmith. Alright, let's get a manufacturer. Either way, it's going to kind of anger these people, though, so I have to be kind of careful. But the best way in Napoleon to, well, I'm just going to get the French out of their port here. The best way in Napoleon to hurt the enemy is to take more provinces. That's a good way to boost your economy. I remember when I was younger, let's see, it was around, I got introduced to Total War back in 2007, so about 10 years. Wow, 10 years. About 10 years I've been playing Total War, and I did not understand the economy, and especially when I was younger in Empire. But like now I'm kind of getting it. Once you play some of the games that are like a Europa Universalis 4, it's no battles and just pure army. I mean, just pure economy management. It really shows you. Okay, I wanted to get this so I could get German Grenadiers and Dragoons. I think German Grenadiers are German Fusiliers. I'm sorry, are going to be our main unit for our line here. I don't know where we get. Do we get the Hungarian guys from Hungary? Yes. So that's the only part they can train in, which makes the replenishment slow for them. So that's a problem. Okay, switch that over. I don't want these Hungarian Fusiliers up here if they're going to take forever to train back when these guys are moderate replenishment rates. I'm going to train up some more of these units. All my money this turn is going to go into Landwehr here. I just want to disband these guys who are costing me money. If you can't use them everywhere, then why bother, right? Okay, is this worth building up in Milan? I think it is. That gives access to Jaegers, it says. So these guys can... I only have one Jaeger unit here, actually. Now, I know I can merge units, but I don't want to get rid of the veterancy on these guys. So I know the French at least have 2 ships, so that will be a little bit of an issue if I decide to attack. I know we're playing a little peaceful here for my playstyle, but once we get these units, we'll move on. The French seem very open in the south, so once I get these reinforcements, I'm just going to start steamrolling. And we should be very close to getting that mission complete. This is going to be 2,000 more coin into our treasury. Who's on strike? Why are you guys so angry all the time? There you go. We're going to protect you from the evil Prussians over there. You're good. Oh, good. 4 mister. A little more happiness. That's a good thing. You know what? I can say these guys are like these guys are skirmishers. I don't even know if I want the Grenzers, honestly. I'll probably have whatever's when these guys can switch over quickly. Wait, this allows for Jaegers. Does that mean... Oh, okay. But these guys don't have the barracks, obviously, because I have the theater going in. So maybe this is the better side to stay on. Okay, I want to move. I don't like sitting here waiting for the French to get Napoleon back. So once these guys come out, I'll train one group of Landwehrs, and then we will be... Oh, there's the Emperor himself. That must be Napoleon here with all the stars. Okay. So that's the goal. Let's train Landwehr. And so I can move up on my fronts here, start conquering some territories, get a battle with Napoleon. Okay, economy, we're still making 3,000, that's good. A little extra replenishment, a little bit of wealth in the region here. It's not a bad thing for roads, if we want. Venice is a very wealthy... Oh, Milan's even wealthier. Let's pull this from Milan first, and then we'll do Venice next. Vienna, 5,000. Okay, 1 turn away from poverty laws. Let's just make the alliance with the Prussians. We can... Oh, they're allies in Mecklenburg, and I need to take over Saxony. Okay, we got Forged an Alliance. We got 1,000. That's good. And any other missions? So we're doing this one, and I'll be capturing that. And it can't grants me some German Fusiliers, so we'll start pushing back the French. The Russian... Oh, Switzerland has no army either. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what Napoleon is doing. I remember it's a hard start for Prussia because you have to take over all these German city-states. Oh. Cool. Morova. Okay, are you guys cool now? Can you stop burning my stuff to the ground, please? Thank you. Okay, the land bearer here. Good. I know I have an extra unit training there, that's fine. I could liberate them, but I want the money. So, I feel like a lot of leaders said that. We could liberate these people, we want the money. Okay, Croatia has that. Tax office in Hungary. Okay, maybe we get some naval. I mean, how good is my navy if I were to even make one? What can we currently train here? Let's see. Frigates. Not very good ships. I have no idea what French ships these are. If we upgrade, we can get a cannonade frigate, brig, anything? 74 ship of the line. Let's grab 2 of those and we can go attack the French, hopefully. Okay, how are we doing here? Pretty strong army. If we were to leave, you guys are fine, actually. The militia will just help out. Okay, we have the supply thing here, so we hop over. It seems like there's no difference. Well, I'm sure if we had the building that could actually build the Jaegers, there'd be a difference, but currently we don't. And I'll get more German Fusiliers. Let's just try to take Stuttgart. Let's put them under siege. Actually, they don't even have a site, so let's just attack them. They don't have a fort here. The question is, will Napoleon counterattack? As we have a Jefferson quote at the bottom here. I feel like we should have a Napoleon quote. It is his game, after all. Think about it. So, out of all the total wars, only 2 are named after people. After their actual name. Napoleon Total War and Attila. Warhammer is set at its own time period, and Shogun in Japan. And look at this. It is a rainy day. It's like we're in Belgium again. Okay, troops. I don't think my cannons will have any real effect on this battle, honestly. I would have to... I'm trying to get on the ground here and look and see if we could get any kind of clear shots.
Damn this weather.
I mean, maybe we can...
Powder makes misfires a certainty.
Maybe we can try to line up along here and try to shoot over the trees, but I mean, even if we were to put my cannons here, there's all this hill, their shots would just bounce. So we'll try on that side. I'll have my cavalry over here to protect, and I'll send a Hungarian. I'll send my grenadiers over here just to help protect the cannons. This will be won by my infantry, though. Look at this cool house here. Napoleon was the first game that actually let you man houses. No, Empire did that. Empire allowed you to man a house, that's right. It seems like the French are confident and going to try to attack me. I'm going to try to get my cannons now in a position here to line up. Let's see, so I can make a ton of these guys. These guys are Lancers, right? I'll have to see when they stop moving. Okay, these guys look really cool. I was reading that the Grenadiers, these guys almost look like, these are just regiment of 4. They don't have lances, actually. I was reading that Grenadiers are often the tallest men, and these are heavy. Wow. So, Grenadiers are actually usually the tall men in the regiment that were big guys to throw the grenades. So you wouldn't want to get into melee combat with them. In fact, I think if we compare the melee stats, 10 versus... I'm not reading the wrong line. 10 versus 7 And oh, maybe the Hungarians were equal to Grenadiers in melee attack, at least. Now, I was listening to your, well, listening, I was reading your comments, and you guys seem to like the cannon view, which is good, because I like it also. Let's see if we're even in range. Yeah, and by the way, it looks like we're so heavily outnumbered, but oh, this could be a problem. Okay, they're obviously not going to push. I'm going to bring my cavalry to the right flank, because it looks like they're... I am not scared of these pathetic militia in front of us. I am scared of the units that are trying to outflank me. And I think I hit my own. Nice. My guys ran right in front of the cannons and got nailed. So we can see the combat taking place now. Armed citizenry dying in Stuttgart to support Napoleon, who they believe is the true emperor. I'm gonna go into square because these guys may charge me. It looks like they're actually gonna try to charge. We have regiment of line though on our flank.
Sir, our general is under attack.
Oh my goodness, there's... Okay, we have the French charging at me. I'm gonna have to send my cav in. I'm gonna run and rally my troops. I'm gonna turn this unit to start shooting into their cavalry. I'm gonna charge their general now. You know those Hungarian troops that are kind of hard to reinforce? They're the ones that are in the melee right now. In melee combat. So now we're in the back of these units here. Yeah, these guys are now charging me in melee. I'm just gonna break these guys. Wow, pretty bloody on this. This right flank was the one that was worrisome. Mainly because it's not over yet. Actually, they are. Oh darn! They're slaughtering my units here. Be able to beat these units up. Okay, my cavalry has broken theirs finally. We took a lot of casualties though, unfortunately doing it. Thankfully my general is here, but these guys are down to 12 men. I need a charge. Into the back of these units and hopefully try to break them. That should actually rout them all. Yeah, when the French units charged, I mean, the Fusiliers are definitely not the best of the French units, but they can be quite deadly. Oh no, my men have just been getting shot here, and they're charging in a blob. Okay, man, line back up. I'm surprised these guys are still on the battlefield, honestly.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Like they're coming back. me spread out my units. Oh, I have grenadiers I can bring up. Forgot about them the whole battle. I was gonna say, maybe taking all these units in melee was not the best idea. But our units are definitely gaining some veterancy, I'll tell you that. Yeah, they routed. Somewhat of a tough battle, actually, against Stuttgart. But a victory nonetheless, and that was a heroic one according to the game. I think that was pretty heroic, taking on the French forces, marching into their town. Good, they lost all their men. I lost 500, so that hurt. We punished the collaborators. Oh, sorry, there's that sound bug that happens in Napoleon. Okay, we have a university here. That's gonna anger people, so maybe building a secret society. Okay, I definitely want to repair this. So my units are replenishing slowly. We may even pop them back here for a turn. Okay, this guy says my eyes are yours or something. Okay, there's Napoleon. I was gonna say, who else are we at war with? Hanover needs to fall. Okay, this army did its job. Yeah, we attacked that turn. Okay. We will just hold on for a turn now. Can't. Nice, this is cheaper to upgrade because we have the logging camp here. So these guys are just going to have to replenish for a couple turns. I'm going to pull the Hungarian unit back. That is pretty... I'm going to pull both these guys back, actually. I'm just going to disband this unit. They fought well, but I need to switch these guys out for German ones anyway. So let's end the turn and then we'll end the part here because we're about 23 minutes here. Overall, though, we're taking territory. We took two more cities from the French, and we'll be in France soon. Kick them out of northern Italy. What if we'll get a new mission? Yeah, they're raiding my trade route. That's fine. Okay, guys. Well, I think our next attack will happen at Marseille. So we'll be there. I really need 2 armies here, honestly. I have the money to support it, so I should probably get going on that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this part. I will see you in the next one. Cut from my 221, sign off.